Hello everyone, welcome to another video about my messy bench. Welcome to a video about this Opolar air duster. This is one of those dusters that's powered and just blows air out of it. And yeah, there are a few models out there. I think some American company created the first common one. I don't know about if they were first on the market or not, but these are pretty popular. The common problem with these is they're usually not powerful enough. The American company I mentioned, I've heard that theirs is powerful enough, but they're also pretty expensive. And this is some random brand from China. I heard of this brand through EV Blog. He got one in his mailbag episodes and he liked it a lot, so I thought I should try this as well because I always wanted one of these. And actually buying compressed air cans in my country is one, really hard, and two, ridiculously expensive, and three, it's bad for the environment as well. So yeah, I wanted to give this a try. So here we go. This is the packaging it ships in, and in here we get the instruction manual that obviously never going to read, and the unit itself, and two I don't know what you'd call these, I guess air ducts or something, one with the brush and one without it. So the one you use, you plug it in here, and the one you don't use, you're supposed to plug it here to store it. Now I'm not really a fan of this, and I think the reason is obvious enough. It blocks the button here, so you can't do that to store unless you put this somewhere, use this and then put it back in here to store, which wouldn't really be that useful in my case because I like to have things easy to access, so it's not a great use case. But other than that minor complaint, I think this looks pretty nice. For a Chinese product at least, it's got some weight to it, though I guess that's from the battery, but that still inspires some confidence at least. And yeah, it looks pretty nice. So let's try using this for the first time. Let's see if this comes charged from the factory. Yes, it does. I probably had to edit out the noise of this because it is actually pretty loud, but hopefully you could saw from my hand that this is actually blowing pretty hard, this is blowing with a pretty high pressure. So yeah, I think this will actually be useful for once, at least compared to other ones of these. So yeah, my first impressions of this is actually pretty good. Now I will use this for a week or two, and then I'll come back to you with my final opinions of this. Actually, before that, I think we should do a teardown of this. I actually stopped the video, turned off most of the lighting, removed the tripod and put it somewhere else, and just found myself grabbing a screwdriver to tear this apart. It's just something I like to do with new toys. I don't know, it's just interesting to me. Honestly, I don't expect anything too interesting in this, but I thought I should probably include that in the video as well. So yeah, I guess let's begin. So after removing this, it looks like we have to remove this ring thing, the shiny chromed plastic. And yeah, that's actually as far as I got before I realized I should probably make this into a video. Put this into the video, I should say. Finally, It's softer. It was in there really tight. I didn't expect it to be that bad, but yeah, it's finally out there at least. Now how the fuck do we open this? It still is intact. I guess it also has clips or something. Yeah, I guess brute force, that's the trick. So here it is inside. Here we see three, I'm going to guess 18 650 cells, and this is the button we use, and there is actually another spring here on top of the spring of this. So I don't know, it's weird, but yeah, that's how they did it. They must have a reason for it. And here is the main unit. You can see the coils in there. It's actually done pretty neatly, at least for a Chinese thing, and yeah, it looks pretty nice. And I'm not going to remove those screws because all you're going to see is this blower fan turning the air around and blowing out of here. So that's all you're going to find inside. So yeah, that's it for the teardown. And there is only, I guess, one interesting thing that I saw, and that's this system. So right now you're seeing random clips around the apartment. I use this air duster to dust, as you might expect, and also on small things that you find on the floor. And just for demonstration, I also use this one plant as well, just to show you how well it blows. And yeah, this thing blows, but it doesn't suck. Sorry for that. This thing blows really well, and yeah, I honestly expected this thing to be good because Dave said it was good on EV block, but honestly I didn't expect it to be this good. Just didn't expect this much pressure coming out of a simple electrical thing, but yeah, as I said, this thing works really well. And yeah, I definitely recommend this thing. I bought this for around 47, 48-ish dollars on AliExpress a month ago. You know how AliExpress shipping is, it just arrived last week. And as you know, AliExpress's 11/11 sale is coming up, so this should be cheaper as well. Looking at it, at least from a different seller, this should be available for 40-ish dollars. The seller I bought it from for $48 jacked his price up to $60, but that's probably just a price hike before the sale, so you know how AliExpress is. But anyway, I'll try to find the cheapest seller on AliExpress, and I'll link this down below. If you can actually get this for 40 something dollars, this in my opinion is an amazing deal. Like, this is really useful, and considering how much canned air costs, yeah, I can't recommend something like this enough. And well, as I said, this is really good for price per performance. But yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you found this review useful, and if you did, please leave me a like down below, and thanks for watching.